It's week 1 of the National Football League, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the 49ers and the Rams on Monday night.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
First run now for Kyron Williams. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams first down.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing here, Purdy. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Here's Purdy. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Taking it about the 16. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw, Purdy. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Purdy looking to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Farrell. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. This now a 3rd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Purdy now to throw. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy will look to throw again here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Warner in on the tackle. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and
To throw is Stafford. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Purdy. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Purdy over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Purdy. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Stafford now to throw. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action, Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Now Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get through here, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. The throwing here, Purdy. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 2nd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
13 yards on the play. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he stopped immediately there. 3rd down and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Stafford. That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. They're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Here's Ethan Evans now. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half, 10-7 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Play action, now Purdy. Well, that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. Down to the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, 63 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams first down.
Here's Stafford. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Stafford looks to throw again. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll get this down inside the 20. To throw is Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43. They go play action here. Purdy. And this is caught. Jennings. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught by Jennings. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8. Back to throw. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun, here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he gets this up past the 40.
7-yard gain. And the Rams first down.
Stafford now to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Bernardo Green on the coverage.
Here's Stafford. A quick throw, but incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Stafford. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Purdy. And that will be incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And taken right at the 35. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Throwing again is Stafford.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Stafford. The quick slant caught.
And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Corum. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. He'll get it up the middle. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 7. Purdy looking to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Back now in Los Angeles. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Connects with Kittle underneath. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Purdy. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Well, he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
A game of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
After game of 5, brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw, Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for our Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Bernardo Green on the coverage.
To the air again, Stafford. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Joshua Carney on for the Rams field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll bring them back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Here's Stafford.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Stafford. It's complete to Williams. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the 49ers first down.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Purdy.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Williams. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Stafford.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Stafford now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Colby Parkinson
From 8 yards out.
and the Rams have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
2nd and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings.
Complete to Javon Jennings. It's a good mistake. First down, 48.
Purdy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Now Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
Now 2nd and 4.
They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing again on second down. Purdy. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Purdy to throw.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way to the football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Stafford. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
So Purdy and the Niners down 27-24, a little over a minute to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. To throw is Purdy. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Pass complete to Robinson.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this out of bounds? Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Purdy to throw.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should